Welcome to Divine International School. Good morning, students. Today we're going to discuss about chapter 2. Is matter around us pure? And what are difference between pure and mixtures and their types? So we have already learned in first chapter what is matter. Matter is anything that occupies space and have mass. And also we have learned about the physical classification of matter, that is solid, liquid and gases. In this chapter, we're going to learn about chemical classification of matter. The chemical classification of matter is based upon their chemical composition. So they are divided into two types, pure substance and mixture. So either the matter can be pure or that can be mixture. Pure is further divided into two types. The pure substance either can be elements or they can be compounds. Mixture on the other hand, they are either homogeneous mixture or heterogeneous mixture. Elements are like oxygen element, hydrogen is element, sodium is an element. Compounds like sodium chloride, carbon dioxide, water, so they are compound. Why they are pure? Because they just have their own entity. They have their own we can say kind of element. Oxygen is having oxygen atoms, hydrogen gas is having hydrogen atoms, sodium chloride is having sodium chloride molecule. So they are called pure substance. In case of mixture, they having two or more pure elements. It can be elements, it can be compounds, but two or more. So in mixture there are two kinds, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture is uniform composition, like sugar dissolved in water, water in alcohol. And heterogeneous mixture means non-uniform composition, like sand, soil in oil, or we can say water in oil. Before going to discuss about this chapter, let us understand some important terms. First is atom. So atom is the smallest unit of matter, or we can say atom is the smallest unit of an element. Molecule is a group of atom bonded together. So it can be made up of same atom or it can be made up of different atoms. But it is a group of atom. Either it is two or more. Now let's talk about elements. Elements is the purest form of matter. They are substance which consist of single type atoms only. For example, sodium is an element, chlorine is an element, oxygen is an element. So they will be made up of their own atoms. Molecules of an element contain the atom of that element only. For example, oxygen molecules, that is O2, and it will contain oxygen atom. So such molecules are called homoatomic. Homo means same, like oxygen have two oxygen atom. So when they have same atom, they are called homoatomic. For example, chlorine, Cl2. Cl2 is having two chlorine atoms, so it is also a homoatomic molecule. Now let's talk about compound. Compound is a substance made up of molecule containing atom of more than one element. For example, NaCl. So NaCl is composed of Na element and Cl element. So it is actually made up of molecules containing atom of more than one element. Carbon dioxide, so carbon and oxygen. So they are heteroatomic in nature. So we can say element are homoatomic in nature, compound on other hand are heteroatomic in nature, as they have more than one type of atom. Example, NaCl, this common salt, water, carbon dioxide. So compound are made up of two or more elements. Now let's talk about pure substance. Pure substance is a substance which consists of a single type of substance. Either it can be elements or compound, but it should be a single type of substance. For example,
uh, sodium. Na is a symbol of sodium. Sodium block would be having so many sodium atoms, but it is just sodium, so it is a pure form of sodium. And if you talk about common salt, NaCl, so the crystal of NaCl would be composed of NaCl only. Though it is having NaCl, but it is joined together to form a common salt, that is NaCl. So it is pure in that sense. It is not a mixture. In one type, that is, it is having one type of particles, either molecule or atom, but it should be a single type of particle. So they are called pure substance. For example, pure oxygen gas, pure water, iron, copper, hydrogen, sugar, common salt, they all, we can say, they are pure in that sense. Milk is not pure, because milk is having so many things: water, then milk, then proteins, fats, so many things. So it is not pure, it is mixture, we can say. But when we say like it is having just iron in it, so it is pure iron. Just copper, so it is pure. Just oxygen gas, so it is pure oxygen gas. When you talk about air, so it is not pure, it is because it is a mixture of different gases. Let's talk about mixture. Mixture is a substance which consists of two or more pure substance, which can be separated by physical methods, which we're going to talk about later. But let us understand mixture in detail. Mixture is having two or more pure substance. For example, iron plus copper. So if we're having iron fillings and copper fillings, so it is a mixture. Like sand, like air, milk, all these are mixture because they are having different types of pure substance in them. So all together they form a mixture. Example, seawater. Seawater is having salts, water and other minerals. Soil is having different kind of elements and compounds. Air is having different kind of gases. Sugar in water. So this having, it is not a pure because water as well as sugar is a mixture. Salt in water, these are mixture.